It used to be that TV was simple. A big wooden box, a long stick to hit the buttons, and alright, maybe it hasn't been that simple for a while, but it's safe to say that TVs today have never been more complicated. Rather than getting into the nitty-gritty, we're going to talk about some larger concepts to help make your next big screen TV purchase a little easier. The average home now has as many as 3 TVs, so the first thing you need to figure out is where you're going to put your new screen and the size of the room it's going to go in. For smaller rooms, like a den or bedroom, take a look at a 36 to 42 inch set. That's a popular size that will give the benefits of an HD screen without overpowering the room. If your room is large, like an entertainment room, you might want to go with a 50 to 60 inch set. You need to be at least 6 to 10 feet back to really appreciate a 50-inch TV, so if you're living in a small room, scale it down to maybe a 42-inch set. That said, if you can afford it and you're in a really big room, go for the 60-inch. Nobody kicks themselves about going too big in a bigger room. If you shop for a TV in the last few years, you know that there are 3 main types out there: LCD, LED, and plasma TVs. LCD displays are the most cost-effective. They're inexpensive to make and cheap to run. The problem with an LCD is that you can see a lot of light bleeding through, and that can make a lot of dark scenes look muddy and gray. LCD displays tend to run from average to very good when it comes to quality. LED is a type of LCD panel that uses LED backlighting to improve the black levels, color, and saturation. LED displays will tend to be extremely thin with excellent image and quality. Just remember, a good LED is probably going to be more expensive. A plasma is a great option if you have a darker room. It offers deep black levels and amazing image quality. You can find some great deals on plasmas, and they produce a picture that's perfect for a film-like experience. Plasmas start at 42 inches, so you'll have to go LCD if you want a smaller set. That said, I'd avoid plasma if you have a bright room, as the glass surface that's part of every plasma can create annoying reflections. There are a lot of stats like contrast ratio and refresh rate that aren't as important as what your eyes tell you when you look at the image. When you're looking in the store, make sure that you check out the display with the enhancements turned off, like motion smoothing or vivid colors, so you can really see what the image looks like on your panel. And don't buy into dynamic contrast ratios. You want to know what the true or native contrast ratio of a display is. Contrast ratio is how bright and dark the different parts of the screen can be when you're watching them. Dynamic contrast ratios measure that difference at 2 different types, one with the screen all the way off and one with the screen at full white brightness. You never have that happen in real life, so that's not what you want to look at. What you want is to see the native ratio that measures the difference at one time. As for smart TV features, some TVs don't have the best software, but that's okay. You can get a set-top box at a pretty reasonable price, letting you add the smart features that you want and when you want them. The tough part about TV software is that it can get out of date and take ages for manufacturers to update it. The moral here, don't rely on smart TVs as a must-have in your built-in feature. It's never easy making a TV purchase, so be sure you do your homework and remember these tips as you begin to shop. With the right screen, the right size, and the right tech inside, you'll have a TV that you can love every time you sit down and watch.
Gotta get connected.